Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Real Bedrock. Today we're going to be talking about kelp farms. So you're probably wondering why a kelp farm? Well, it is a reusable, renewable resource. You can eat it and get an achievement. I think it's like 2 or 3 days there. But the other thing is you can smelt it and turn it into a fuel block. So with that being said, I put together a miniature one here, just so you can kind of get a look at how it's set up here. Now, a little aerial view here. In the very bottom there is sand. Then you got your kelp. And then we come across to over here. Now, with the water mechanics and everything, you want to be careful because we go from there to here. That's exactly 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th one is going to be used to push the water this way. We throw a couple signs in here to keep the water from flowing over and around and all that fun stuff. Is it going to hurt it? No. The same thing on this side. Now you can make these as long as you want, as short as you want. Just be careful with your water mechanics. So like if I went, say, 30 that way and 30 that way, instead of having the water trying to flow in the center here, I would actually bring it over here and put a water channel coming this way. Okay, now this is a model that is super friendly. When you first start out, all you have to do is find some sand and smelt your glass. You know where to get the cobblestone or any other type of brick. There is a repeater here and some redstone. So all that stuff that you can get real easy. And of course some regular basic pistons. Now when I say this is easy, you don't have to go to the nether to get it. So like if I wanted to put an observer block in here, I could put one right here all the way down. So as soon as the kelp grows up, it would sense that and then cause the pistons to extend out. So meantime, we're going to use a button here. Let me kind of get around here. As you can see, that redstone there will light up, and then when it's done, it retracts. All that kelp comes over, slides over right into the middle. Now that wants to go over there, then it's going to come back, and then right into our box here. And as you can see, I got 31 pieces. And we can turn around. I set normally set a crafting table here, but we also have to look at how to smelt it. Now you can throw a furnace in here or pull it out of the box, put it into the furnace, and then out of the furnace into your crafting table, and then you've got pretty much an unlimited supply of fuel. For each kelp block that you make, you can smelt up to 20 items per kelp block. I say up to because if you don't have that 15 items in there, when you come back, it's not going to help you. Now, I also want to talk a little bit about water mechanics. Now, this one here is a double unit. So if you have a couple people playing on the world, you might want to go to something like this. Basic fundamentals is there. I got 6 wide over there. Come down into the box there. Now, I haven't set this up completely because I wanted to show you. Alright, so let me get in here, grab a couple items here. Do that. Now, your kelp, if you're in creative, is actually going to be over here, and then you got your coral decoratives, and it's in there. It took me forever to find it. Now as you can see here, the water is flowing in all different types of directions. So we're going to throw a couple emeralds in there, piece of gold. Oh. Okay, now see how it's all just sitting on the bottom. That didn't do like that one over there. So we want to look at our water mechanics. So when we jump into the water, we get pushed all the way down real quick. So what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to put some kelp in here. And so your items, the very bottom here was a source block. Alright. So those items would have floated up to this block right here. But they didn't go any higher because the rest of that was pushing it down. So I'm going to let this work on its own. Oh, okay. You know, back over here, I thought we had that set. Always day. And I'm just going to get stuck with the rain, I think. Huh. Interesting. Let me do this. It doesn't like me. That was my mistake. I apologize. Alright, we'll go to bed and wake up, and it will be daytime. Nope, I guess not. It really does. Oh, there we go. There's our daytime. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Open up the box here. Now, like I said, you can make these as long, as short, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to grab this block and that block. Grab this guy. That, and I need the sand. Alright, now this style right here, alright, this is a short one, and it's great if you're making a multiple story factory. So now I'm going to start off, we're going to go with one. Now we'll do a single one like that. So center block is going to be for your sand. Okay, and then we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put 1 there. That will mark that. That's my 7th one. I say marks there for 6. There's the next one, and then 1. Mark that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In caps. And we're going to run her right on back. Okay. So our sand in here. Now you can use gravel, dirt, whatever you want there. I don't think it will grow on the stone. Now, the very first band, I like to personally put glass, but you don't have to put glass. And, yeah, come on. Now, the outer edge is up to you if you want to do the whole thing in glass. Personally, I like to kind of block it off, or you can cut back and put a piece of glass there. Whatever you like. You can do the whole back side as solid, like I did for this one. Nope, I didn't do that one solid. That way you can see it from both sides, but you can do one side just solid, one side with glass. I got a world I just did everything glass. Now I want to show you here on the water mechanics. So put 1 there, and if I put 1 over here, that's all it does. I need source blocks. So if I put my kelp there, that works, that works, that works. Does not work. So they have to be source blocks in order to set them up. Now imagine doing that big guy just like that with all those source blocks. That would be a pain in the neck. Now we're going to come back over here. I'm only going to make another one like this one here. So we got the very bottom, then 1, 2, 3, 4 high. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and finish this up. There's that. Now, we got to have our piston block there. Come on. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we come across the back. Now this point, I'm actually just going to do this solid stone, just for the heck of it. It's a lot cheaper than glass. Alright, one more. Alrighty, so we have that. Now, I'm going to put our glass in. Now, if you really want to go one block at a time and put your source water in, you're more than welcome to do that. Entirely up to you. But let me warn you. So when you got something like this, you go right here. I put that source block right there. So first off, it messes this up. Now I gotta go back like that. Second thing is, look out at the other side. Boom. Put that in. Then we gotta break that. Then we gotta put, nope. Then we gotta come back in here. Put that in. Now you're kind of probably wondering why, whoa, wait a second, that water's flowing that way and not going out. Well, that's because whenever there's a downslope right there, water's gonna flow that way and not off to the other side. Okay. Now from here, I am going to put this in here. I'm going to go up to this point right here. Alright, so this right here is going to be where we're going to come up. Now if you remember on the other side, I had a front block here covering. Alright, so we can get rid of that. I still need that and get rid of that guy. I'll take that hopper, the chest, those blocks, and we're going to need the redstone eventually, and the cobble. So let's go ahead and knock this part out. There's our chest. Squat. Oh, squat. And we're going to put, now we've got to make sure that doesn't flow back that way. So put that guy in there. Now we can come down here like this and like this. Alright, now this is where the real fun starts. So we're going to come in just like this. The angle gets that back wall. I'm going to drop all this water in here. Now you're probably wondering, why did I not go all the way up to the top? There's a reason behind that. So we need our water flow. So the very top, come on, very top spot right here, we're just going to put one in there. So if we break it, it doesn't change the water mechanics. It's still just there. Alright. And bring that all the way to the edge here. And then come over here, hit that one, bring that all the way to the edge. Oh, no, not like that. Alright, now that's a bottom block, or top block, okay? So I'm going to take and put one there. Goes all the way down, and doesn't do anything. Hit one here. Goes all the way over, and nothing. So if you look right there, I can do it that side, or come over to this side. Now, that one over there, I did it on the outer spot. And I didn't grab that one. Dummy me. So we're going to try and make this one look a little bit more presentable. We're going to come in right there. Use any color sign. And just put it on there. You can write on it if you want. Don't have to. I'm going to bust that block and that block. Okay. Now, I'll put that there. That, and we're going to drop our water again. Now, oh, you're going to be that way, did I? Go count, miscount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I got that. Wait a second. Boom. Alright, so see how that worked? Then we go back. Now that all flows right there. And if you notice, nothing goes down. That's because that water, that sign blocks that. And come back, break all those out. And if you notice, we'll throw this guy back in here. Sinks to the bottom. It's not coming back up. Okay. So we come back over here. Now if you notice, see where all those guys are at? I'm going to throw our bucket of water in there. Now let's see what happens to it. Comes up. Check that out. Doesn't go any higher. So if we come in here with our kelp, come all the way up. Alright, now watch what happens when I throw redstone in there. Comes all the way back up to the top. Come on, don't make me look dumb. Yep, see, there it is. See it right there. Let's go back over here. See, it's getting ready to change daylight there. So I bet it's floating at the top. So what ends up happening there is when you put the water in from the top and down, and it took me a while to learn this one, the water pushes it down. Alright? But as soon as you create a source block, it is not flowing down. It's just steady. So it brings whatever you throw in there back up to the surface. So, and this one's for another video, but if you've ever tried to play with water elevators and using soul sand, that is why it's probably not working, is because you didn't create source blocks. So you can individually, manually go source by block, source block by source block, or go to the top, drop your water in, come back with a ton of kelp, and then just go all the way up with the kelp. Now be careful, as if you're going from like, floor 50 to the world's end at 256 or something like that, you'll probably suffocate before you make it to the top. So you'll want to have, a special enchantment, like Respiration 3, or a breathing potion, something like that. But anyways, that is for a different video. So if you liked what you saw here, by all means, pound that like button. I'm trying to get about 500 out of it. And let's hit this guy again here. Now sometimes you'll see, especially on the really tall ones, you'll see your kelp fly out here onto the ground. Usually what I'll do is I'll go make a cap right back on the top, but since there wasn't a ton, this isn't a huge one, I didn't do that. Look, we're at 61 now. Oh, we can also, as you get farther along in the game, you can come in here and put observers in on the backside. So like right there, I would put an observer. So as soon as it detects a piece of kelp come up, then it lights that up. And then you're going to have to do the redstone, which would turn around and bring it all the way down here. So that's just a simple doing a back and forth zigzag down with stone. And we'll cover some redstone mechanics at a later time. Alright, so put in the comments there if there's any particular thing you'd like to talk about or me to show you. Keep an eye out for some of the other videos there, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.